Alright, so some of you have seen this image posted on social media, and the question came up, how did I get this shot? So I'd like to explain in the screencast how I got this shot. First, I'd like to show you, this is the location where I was. This is my friend Bill Lupino. So you can tell by the shadows where the sun is. It's more to the right of this image. So you've got that nice 90-degree light that really shows off the snow and the trees. But then I turned the camera into the sun. This is always a challenging situation to shoot in. Beginner, intermediate, even pro photographers can struggle with this. And it really comes down to an understanding of how your camera works and how light works. Because we're looking into the sun, you can see the sun is so bright. In lower quality cameras, and if you're not shooting in RAW, it's easy to blow out the brights or to not get detail in some of the darks, like these trees here in the middle of the photograph. So I would recommend shooting full frame is preferable, but some kind of DSLR, and definitely shoot in RAW so that later you have a few more stops of light that you can work with. You can manipulate your brights and your darks. This is the data recorded by your camera. So this can show the decisions I made. So the first decision I made is I put my camera in manual mode. I want full control of the camera, and I set my exposure. Okay, I did Sunny 16 rule. So I set my aperture to f16, that's very small, and this is a 7 or an 8 blade aperture in the lens, which is the Canon 17-40, and that's how this sun got all these different blades on it. So f11 or f16, those are my favorite f-stops for getting these sun stars. You need the refraction to happen in the lens. You need a small aperture, so it's forcing that light into a small area before it goes out to the sensor. And then my ISO, this was a bright sunny day, so where's my ISO? 100. And it's a bright sunny day, so I wanted to make my exposure time a little shorter than 1/100th of a second. So I did 1/200th of a second. That's just one stop darker than what the Sunny 16 rule is. And those were the decisions I made. And then the last decision is just, you know, pointing the camera out the fire tower window and getting a nice composition. This group of trees really set off the whole image, the view with the sun. So if you want to learn more of these photographic tips, just keep following my social media feeds or reach out to me and we'll go have an adventure out in the Adirondack Park.